finally gave birth to Joseph and Benjamin. Amen. I need somebody to look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor,
neighbor,
there's favor on my life.
There's favor on my life.
We're going to talk about just a little bit of who Jacob was, and that's Joseph's father. Jacob's name is translated, the meaning of Jacob's name is translated trickster. Amen.
Amen.
This is just to give you a background of where Jacob now comes from. So now we have Rachel, and now we have Jacob, who come together, Jacob, to make Joseph. And his father's name means trick, trickster, schemer. Amen.
Amen.
It also is defined as one who schemes to take the place of another.
My Lord.
Did somebody get that? One who schemes to take the place of another. Amen.
Amen.
So we have to be careful of the people that we have in our life that make a decision that they want to replace us.
My Lord.
Come on, somebody. You have to be careful of the people, amen, in your life, amen, that are sent on assignment of the enemy, amen, that desire to replace you.
Yes,
come on, somebody.
yes, yes.
I'm talking about people on your job. I'm talking about people anywhere that you go. Come on. When God is giving you an assignment, amen, they will do anything and everything to assassinate, come on, somebody, who you are and what you are called to do and why you have been sent. Come on, somebody. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, watch the trickster.
Watch the trickster.
You got to watch the trickster. You got to watch them that come with tricks and come with schemes. Come on. They smile in your face. Come on, somebody. But all the meanwhile, they are planning your demise. They're planning your downtrodden. They're planning your fall. Come on. They're scheming things against you. Come on, somebody. And you don't even know it. Look at your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, watch the trickster.
Watch the trickster.
So Jacob's name means trickster, one who schemes to take the place of another. And Jacob later became Israel, son of Isaac and Rebekah. He had a twin brother Esau who tricked him and defrauded him out of his birthright.
My Lord.
He ran away to escape his brother's anger, but was later reconciled to him. He married sisters Leah and Rachel and fathered 12 sons, the ancestors of Israel's 12 tribes. And I found it quite interesting that I could not just break down Jacob's birth name without going into breaking down the name that God had changed him to.
Right.
Have you ever gotten to a place in your life where you've lived so long and you've made a couple of mistakes and you've done some things that you shouldn't have done, and somewhere down the line,
come on,
God changed your name. Come on, somebody. Amen. You may have been a drunk. You may have been a prostitute. You may have been on drugs. Come on, somebody. You may have been whoremongering. You may have been doing the wrong thing, but somewhere down the line, God changed your name. Amen. And God changed the name of Jacob to Israel. And we're going to just go into a little detail about the meaning of what Israel means. The name of Israel means ruling with God.
My Lord.
The name Israel means ruling with God. And we find that in Genesis 32 and 28. Remember that. Ruling with God. So now we get to Joseph. And Joseph, again, is the son of Rachel and Jacob, the favorite of his father's 12 sons. Joseph's jealous brothers sold him into Egyptian slavery. He found favor in Pharaoh's eyes and became second in authority in Egypt. He rescued his family in the time of famine and brought them to Egypt. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, there's favor on my life.
There's favor on my life. Amen.
So now that we've gathered just a little history of whose Joseph's parents are.
Yes.
And how Joseph's parents had to endure a name change.
Amen.
And I don't know about you, but when you look at the history of Joseph's family, not only did Joseph's parents had to have a name change, but Joseph's grandparents had to have a name change. Joseph's grandparents were Abraham and Sarah, amen, better known as Abram and Sarai. Amen. They had to have a name change in order to be able to be qualified.
My God.
To possess the promise that God had on their life.
You better work it. Come on.
I don't know about you, but amen, I'm glad to be a blood-washed believer. Come on, somebody. Amen. I'm glad that God came and changed my name. Come on, somebody. Amen. Some of you may have been looking at Michael. Come on, somebody. You may have been looking at Apostle McCain. Amen. But God has changed my name. Come on, somebody. Amen. You're still looking for the person. Amen. But God has changed me in the spirit. Come on, somebody. Amen. Some of you need to be able to go back to your family and tell your family, amen, you might be looking for Allison. You might be looking for Trina. You might be looking for Mark and Georgette. You might be looking for Michelle. Come on, somebody. You might be looking for Ruth. Come on, somebody. But he has changed my name.
Yes.
Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, he's changed my name.
He changed my name.
He's changed my name. And in him changing my name, it just qualifies me to be able to possess the promise. It just qualifies me to be able to possess the favor that God is about to rain on my life. It just qualifies me to be able to possess the promotion that he's about to bring into my life in this season. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor there's promotion coming.
There's promotion coming.
Yeah, there's promotion coming.
Oh, God.
Yeah, watch the player haters because there's promotion coming. Come on, somebody. Just keep your eyes focused, amen, on where you're going in God, because there's promotion coming. Amen. There's elevation coming. And all the enemy is doing is trying to put delusions around you.
Yes.
Cause you to take your eyes off of what God is getting ready to do. Look at your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, neighbor. Promotion is coming.
Promotion is coming.
So just a little backdrop on Joseph. Joseph's brothers envied him.
Yes, he did. Yes,
because he was his daddy's favorite.
Amen.
My Lord.
Amen.
Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, neighbor.
Neighbor.
Sometimes you're going to pay a price
Sometimes you're going to pay a price
for being